What up YouTube, it's Missouri It's Company. In this video, I want to showcase the brand new offhand for the wizard that just came to the game. I finally unlocked one of the brand new pieces of legendary gear that just came to the game in the most recent patch, because if you didn't know, you can only obtain them in Hell 8. Well, we're not quite in Hell 8 yet, so obviously you have to pre-farm Hell 8 in order to get any of these legendaries, and I have been, which is a good thing to do, and it's a video for a different day, but I did get one of the new ones, so I want to go and showcase this to you guys, because I actually haven't seen anyone showing you as of me recording this, anyone having this new piece. So we're going to test it out in either a challenge rift or an elder rift, and yeah, let's get straight to it. Let's see if it's any good. Let's go. Okay, so the build I'm running is my single target build. I will link this video in terms of the single target build in detail at the end of this video in case you're interested. The real question to me is if this new legendary will be better or worse than Blaster Cast. Now, for those of you that don't know, Blaster Cast is another offhand that helps your single target damage, which is, again, the build that I'm using. 5 head. So this one does magic missile fires 2 additional missiles, each dealing 1,962 damage. Damage increased by 90%, and of course that's at max essence mastery. So let's go and take a look at the new one, and let's see if this will actually replace it. The new one seems like it could be good, but it has a little bit of RNG. So let's go and talk about that. So the brand new one is a Stickle Burr. So when Magic Missile deals a critical hit, it explodes and deals 7,106 additional damage to nearby enemies. Damage increased by 90%. So just from stats alone, it will do more damage. Double, actually. But the hard part here is that it's only when you get a critical hit. Now, we'll go ahead and equip it and see what my critical hit chance is. I think that's one of the stats you can take a look at. I probably should have looked at that before this video, but I think it's on the next more attributes. So crit hit chance, 5%. Not good. I don't think there's any other builds, like except for Firestorm, obviously, which like guarantees you crit hits, and there is crit damage increase, skill damage increase. So there's magic you can get on your legendary weapons that will give you a higher chance of critting, as well as these what down here, the not invocations, but the bonuses that you could also push these all to crit, which would help. But again, that's very specific for this build, so I don't know if I would go that far. So we're just gonna go and test it out now. Obviously, it's not gonna look any different because it's the same magic missile, so we don't need to test that out. I'm gonna do an Elder Rift. That way I can just auto attack, and we'll see if that gets me any crits. We'll go ahead and put in our new rare crests since they are actually good. I'm just gonna run it by myself, and I'm literally only gonna auto attack to see if I can, by chance, spark the 5% bonus. And I do have like the buffs from the main hand as well as the chest and the helmet to help increase my single target damage. So this will just be auto attacking with me. Boom, boom, boom. So that was a crit. I don't know if that was from me or the other person, though. Maybe I'll just run this. Oh, is that... Wait. That little explosion. Oh, okay. You see it? Those magical waves that happen behind the target I'm hitting. It actually happens a little bit more often than I thought it was. Interesting. My crit is much higher. This is weird. It only says when it crits, right? Damage done. When Magic Missile deals a critical hit, it explodes, dealing 7,000 damage to nearby enemies, dealing damage. Okay. So yeah, it literally, like, that was a crit. Interesting. It did 26,000 damage behind him. Now this one will be a little bit stronger. Oh, wow. Yeah, I mean, that's... So when it crits, it's definitely nice. That was a 68. Holy cow. 30s, 24. Okay, so the explosion hit for 24. So it looks like the explosion is doing about 24k damage. That's another crit there. That was another crit. It's not terrible, but it's not good. I don't know if it's... Oh, I didn't see that. Why am I missing, bruh? All right, so that was 30k, another 30k. I'm trying to like focus on one target at a time here. All right, so so the explosion does about 26k damage. So, and it's happening way more often than just the 5% that I feel like crit chance I have. So I don't know what it's doing. Like that's 2. Okay, I have it 3 times, 4 times. So 4 out of my 5 auto attacks there did it. But this time, none of them did it. All right, that one did. That one did. Nope. Nope. Yep. So it goes pretty far. Oh, that actually increases my crit. Heck yeah. Boom. Boom. Oh, yeah. But the first one wasn't a crit. Interesting. So yeah, it's not even critting all the time. Is there an internal cooldown, I wonder? Does it say anything about a cooldown? No. So it's in definitely a frontal cone. Interesting. Those did not. All right. I'm going to let this buff fall off real quick because it's not doing what I want it to. So we're just going to go over here, let it fall off, and I will be right back. All right, so the buff has worn off. I'm going to go ahead and get back into it. Only auto-attacking. So you can totally see it's like the multicolors that happen just behind the target you're hitting. Let me see if I can get it to crit on any of these guys. Nope. 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 Yep. Yep. Yeah, so it's decent when it hits, but it feels very random. Like sometimes it's back to back to back. Like that was another one. So it's definitely, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I would replace the other one that I've been using, the magic missile, getting the 2 additional like fire bolts or bolts, because that's consistent damage. So this does more damage, but it's random, and that concerns me. And I can't, there's no rhyme or reason. Like some of these aren't even critting, but it's definitely happening. Like I got 2 there, 1, 2. Those are my, got 1 there, 2 there. This is well above 10, and I only got 2. Yeah, so I mean, that was upwards of 15 plus clicks, and I got 2. So it's definitely random. The 5% feels like it's wrong. And I didn't even buff myself on purpose. There's a lot of damage hitting him, so I can't tell which one is my auto critting. Well, he's dead. Again, ultimately, I think this was an interesting addition. If you wanted to go a full crit build and like really rock a firestorm that really adds to crit damage, crit rate, and all that kind of stuff, because if you don't know, firestorm guarantees you to do crit damage, but that obviously has nothing to do with your auto attacks because you can't firestorm your autos. So ultimately, I think that this is a interesting addition where you could build a build around it, but I don't think it's worth doing it over the already pre-existing single target build that I have already created and made a video on. So now I'm going to go ahead and show you guys over here. If you click on the video right there, that is my single target build for the wizard. Even as of this recording, that is still the hands down best wizard build for single target damage. When it comes to raids, even dungeons or challenge rifts, if you have a rough time with the bosses, that is a really, really good build for single target. So that's going to do it for this video. Until next time, guys, lock it in and make sure you check out that video because it is the absolute best single target wizard build.